As we're watching now, Dobish is going through near the Washington bench, and there are several players on the ice with a lot of interaction as Anderson the bench.
Wilson and Anderson at the bench,
yes.
And this is spiraled out of control.
Wow.
I can't recall the last time seeing this in an NHL game.
And the linesman is still right there, Alex.
This is still not settled. Dubois and Gouli jostling with one another.
But you still have Wilson and Anderson that are literally on the floor on the bench, on the Washington Capitals bench.
Chychrun is involved here as Chakai wants to get a shot in on someone. Josh Anderson extricates himself from the Capitals bench, looks around at the crowd, looks around at the Capitals milling about. And there are going to be some penalties to sort out here. The Bell Center is unique among NHL buildings in that the visiting bench doesn't have a tunnel down to the locker room. Players have to go across the ice, and in the period of long change often have to interact with one another.
And you still see Wilson now. He's chatting quite a bit with Gouli, who's still right in front of him inside the bench, and all the players are still there. And the officials trying to tell the Canadiens it's time to get to the locker room for the intermission, but no one's in a hurry to leave.
And David Savard has to pick his way through all these Capitals. Look at Wilson on the bench. This is old-time hockey.
The gamesmanship. Wow.
Mimicking what he thinks of the Canadiens.
And Duhaime is still having conversations with the Montreal Canadiens. I guess the mocking of the crying has stopped for now for Wilson as he looks like he's heading down the tunnel after a very eventful wrap to the second period. So here's how this all developed, and Dobish was heading over to change, and then there's the interaction that happens right there. And there's a bit of a poke towards Dobish as he heads around and spins back. And this is where we saw it get elevated to extreme heights where Wilson and Anderson, they go into the bench and all the way down to the far end of the bench. Eventually they tackle each other